Hello and welcome to the channel. Yesterday I reviewed this guy, and looking back at that review I realised I pretty much said everything I wanted to say, but I carried on posing him off camera, and I thought, okay, I'll get these few poses on the channel because I thought they were good, and it's only because I'm able to now access the hands that came with the Christopher Reeve figure and put them on this figure, which is what you're looking at now. And that iron girder came off my animated Superman figure. So I'm going to show a few poses of him with the girder and keep it short. But I did this a few times with my Christopher Reeve. I filmed him, then I went back to him time and time again. So this is probably going to be the last one on him until I get the wires that I can put in the cape, then put him on a flight stand. That's kind of his first one. So we'll bring up the next one. So I've done this one before, but I've kind of tweaked it a little bit, improved the grip around the girder section. But it would have been nice to have those wires in the cape so I can give the fluttering effect of the wind on the cape. But overall, I like the pose. Okay, let's go for another one. Some glare going on there, I don't know what the hell it is, but that's another one of him gripping the girder with one hand and looking at that crystal with the other. Not bad. Even though there is a bit of light reflection there. Not bad. So let me try another one. I think I'll put a fighting fist on there. So this one is a square on shot. Liking that. That's not a bad shot. He's actually gripping the thing, which I like. I'm going to change out the dynamic now, just to see what that's like. I'll put the pointing hand back on, and I've said in the past, can't quite imagine a scenario where we'd be using that pointing hand, but it works as a pose, I suppose. Kind of rhymes that. So yeah. Officer, is that man okay? That sort of thing. But thank God for the Christopher Reeve additional hands, otherwise it wouldn't have been doing much, this figure, with just the fighting fists. And I think I'll end with that. I'll put both fighting fists on and leave it there. So he's got the fighting fists on, and those are the fists that he came with. I've got him doing that pose. It's not too bad. Yeah, so for me, this figure turned out to be a lot better than I thought. Now, I've not tried him on the one knee pose, so I might make that the last one. So let's have a go at it. So this is the last one. And it's good that you can get him on the one knee pose. You'll see the toe articulation there as well, and not a bad one to finish on. really liking that. Let's get another angle. He looks kind of Christopher Reeve there, which he's supposed to be. But yeah, this figure I'm pleased with. And like Christopher Reeve, I've carried on filming him more than I should, but I can't resist it. These images were in my head. I do think he's better than I thought, so I'm pleased. So the next time you see him, we'll be on the old flight stand with the wired out cape, providing I don't have any faux pas putting in that wire. So I'm going to leave it on that close up and say thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time.